Hello everyone, welcome to Big Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning to this channel today. Today we're going to be looking into a collective reading again, and we're going to just see what messages want to come through and be shared with you guys today in regards to your person, in regards to your connection. So predominantly we are going to be focusing on what are their thoughts, their feelings, what is really going on here, and also any additional messages that want to come through in regards to their attitude, state of mind, their environment, the outcome of the situation between the two of you, in regards to how the energy stands at this time, so at the time of you watching this tarot reading. Today what we're going to do is a little bit different because we are going to be using the Celtic Cross tarot spread. So this is a very classical tarot spread that has a few subtle variations, but we're going to see what type of tone, what type of energy comes through for you guys today. If you're finding yourself here, there is a specific message awaiting you, or there is just something here for you due to the law of mirroring / law of attraction. We're going to be using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. So this is one of my newest additions. And yeah, we're just going to use the Celtic Cross. I will leave the timestamps down below if you want to jump to the reading, but it is possible that I will just speak throughout the reading if something wants to come through or just be immediately shared with you guys. So first of all, let's just quickly cleanse the space. I already cleansed it a little bit, but I do want to involve you all in this process. So where I am today, it's quite a rainy day, so I definitely thought I would do a reading for you guys, just something to tune in a little bit, tune into yourself. You can allow the Palo Santo to just cleanse you here, allow it to move through you, allow the energy to work through you, to go through you, to go through your complete whole energy field, energy space. Allow it to move through you completely. Wonderful. Thank you everyone for being here with me today. So let's get into it. Let's see what wants to come through. So Spirit, inviting in the energy of the collective, inviting in the energy of the person that is on the collective's mind. And let's just see what wants to come through with this spread. The cards are going to be pointed towards me so that I can better feel the energy. So let's see, groupies, let's see what wants to come through. So card number 1 here, Heart of the Matter, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man for the Heart of the Matter. What is the obstacle here, Spirit? What is the obstacle? Thank you. The Ace of Torches. All right. The Crown or the conscious influence, please, Spirit. What is the conscious influence? Ooh, the King of Swords is the conscious influence. Powerful. What is the unconscious influence or the foundation here? The Seven of Torches or the Seven of Wands here. All right, the past energy, the past that is present here. Okay, this just flew out. So we have the Star reversed. So sense of hopelessness is influencing this connection from the past. And the future, Spirit, what does the future hold here? What energy is in the future? The Seven of Cups reversed. They're actually deciding something. That's very powerful. Just going to make a bit of space so we have enough cards to lay out here on this side. These cards are super slippery. All right, so just move this away. So let's see, Spirit, what about the attitude and state of mind of this person right now? All right, so we have the Princess of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords coming through reverse. The Princess of Pentacles coming through upright while the Princess of Swords is coming through reversed. So this is their state of mind here. I'm just going to leave it over here. And their attitude. What about the environment? What of the environment here, Spirit? The King of Cups. All right, so the environment is quite loving. Hopes and fears. What of the hopes and fears, Spirit? Four of Torches. The Four of Wands. Interesting hopes and fears. And the outcome of this situation, please, Spirit. The outcome of the situation, please, for the collective. The Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles wanting to come through. But with all of these cards landing on the Seven of Cups, there is a big focus and a big gathering over here in terms of energy, because something does need to be decided. So the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles is the outcome here. Right. So let me just walk through this a little bit, explain what's going on. With the Hanged Man as the heart of the matter, it feels like your person wants to look at this situation differently, or is starting to look at the situation differently. They are attempting to suspend their own beliefs, and I feel like step away from themselves and look at the situation with a more objective viewpoint, being in a more like of a stable, objective reality of the whole situation. This person feels like they have possibly been projecting quite a lot on top of you, or projecting quite a lot upon this connection. And now they feel like they need to be taking a bit of a step back, or at least that is what they are attempting to do in this current circumstance. They're attempting to distance themselves a little bit, not distance themselves emotionally, but distance themselves mentally, so that they can better understand and comprehend what is going on here. Especially with the conscious influence here being the King of Swords. It is all about this sort of rational, logical approach to the situation. So the obstacle here is the Ace of Wands, which is interesting, but it does make sense. So the obstacle here is their own desire. The obstacle here is their own transformation. It is possible that this person does not fully want to transform, or does not want to go the full way forward with their transformation, or even doesn't want to begin to beckon this transformation towards themselves. We have the Seven of Torches here. So the Seven of Torches here as the foundation / unconscious influence of your person is definitely speaking to me about, you know, them resisting something here, them fighting against something here, them possibly fighting against the desire, fighting against the impulsivity, fighting against this sort of strong drive or strong passion that they feel is coming up for them. And this is unconscious, mind you. So with this card coming through as the unconscious influence within your spread, it feels like your person is not recognizing that they are actually in resistance to their desires, that they are actually in resistance towards their passions, that they're actually in resistance towards the transformation. Right? So that's an important thing to consider here. Even though they're really attempting to be like in an objective state and in a very quite rational state, and look at the whole thing from a like objective, higher point of view, this person is not realizing that they are shooting themselves in the foot in some way, that they are having their back here turned towards their fire. So this card is very telling as the conscious influence here, you know. They see themselves as this person, as this King of Swords. Your person could be an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or have strong air placements in their field. Just something I wanted to mention here. But they see themselves as a rational person, as someone who values mind over the heart, as someone who is sort of prioritizing the mind and the logic and the right use of the mind over their heart or over their desires or over their carnal pleasures, etc. But this person at the same time doesn't realize that they have a completely huge blind spot here in the back, and they have their back turned towards their own fire. They have their back turned towards their own desire. And yeah, they're not seeing that. Their eyes are forward focused. With these two eyes here on their jacket, they're all forward focused. They're focused towards where their head is pointed, but they're not focused towards what is actually going on with the entire being here. So the obstacle here is transformation. The obstacle here is a new passionate endeavor, a new passionate beginning. The obstacle is trusting their passion and trusting their desires, is what's coming through here. And that is in some way influenced with the past, with the star here. You know, with the star we have this energy of hopelessness, of things not working out, of things just being shitty. You know, the star is here like everything is just going to hell. Everything is just, you know, not working out for me, and I just have to make a different approach or choose to respond differently here. They're not trusting in the possibility of things working out for them. They're not trusting in the goodness of the situation that is possible for them. They're not trusting in their blessings. They're also, with the star here, due to the past, possibly past trauma in some way, or just them being shut down in some way, this person is not trusting that they can actually bring this about. They are not trusting their own power of bringing things about. And I do feel like they are, with the star, they're cutting themselves away from what they actually want. You know, they're cutting themselves away from their passion, their power, their happiness, and that sort of creative spark that we have here with the Ace of Torches or the Ace of Wands. You know, they're cutting themselves completely away from that. They're like almost like taking their hand and cutting it away. You know, it's that type of feeling, just that they're doing it on an energetic dimension or an energetic layer. They're cutting away the spark, the creativity that they can run into or allow themselves to fall into. So next we have the future. The future here is about your person diving deep towards their own desires, diving deep towards all of these things that are available to them and choosing what they want. I do feel like right now they have a plethora of different options available to them. And this person is a little bit confused. They're not really sure where to go. They're not really sure what to do with their lives. They are a little bit all over the place, and they are possibly overwhelmed as well at making the right choice. You know, there is a sense of rightness or a right way or a right choice, quote unquote, with the King of Swords, with the Hanged Man over here. And there's a lot of pressure on that with this energy of the unconscious influence, with this sort of resistance towards things being loose. You know, there's a resistance towards things being loose in this connection, or things not being rational, or things not being figured out, or things just being a little bit wishy-washy or like flexible. There is a resistance towards that is unconscious in your person. And I do feel like that stems from them being a bit overwhelmed by all the things that they have going on. Might be that they have a lot of emotional engagements already within their life, or they're just trying to decide what type of emotional engagement they want to create with you. With the Seven of Cups, the energy that is coming through here for the future is this person learning to let go more, learning to surrender more, and learning to choose what is actually right for them, learning to choose that thing that feels the best for them. That is the future for them. That is their growth. That is where they are headed. And also choosing to focus on one thing, not just doing all the little things, but actually choosing one thing to focus on and sort of zero in on is what's coming through here. Also in terms of relationships, I do feel like this person is emotionally and in terms of relationships a little bit all over the place. They're not really, focused on one thing, focused on one person, or focused on one way of having a relationship with you. There are possibly many different options here available to them in regards to your relationship, or what type of relationship you two can co-create together. And in the future, I see them creating this stability or this sureness of mind, that they choose what type of relationship they want to have with you. So next here we have the energy of their attitude and state of mind. Their attitude here is it's not curious towards the external world. It's about making movements forward and stepping forward, being stable in their movements forward in the situation. This person definitely feels like they are all about slowly, generally, in a stable way, with practicality, stepping towards the future, stepping towards their calling, stepping towards what they resonate with in the broadest possible term. Yet with the Princess of Swords, it just feels like they're doing this in a sort of hasty way, in an unreflective way. Like they're not really stepping back and taking a look at things, even though with the King of Swords, they feel like they are, that's the conscious influence of this. They feel like they are, but they actually aren't. They actually aren't looking at that impulsivity or that resistance that is sort of reigning highly in the unconscious realm, and that is what is creating this need to sort of shift their perspective with the Hanged Man here as well. But yeah, with the Princess of Swords, I'm seeing like this hastiness, this instability, or this feeling of not really looking inside, possibly not even wanting to fully look inside, but just sort of this constant urge of moving forward, or constant search towards some type of progress. They're not really focused on the materialization of the idea here, even though they think they are. With the Princess of Pentacles here, they are slowly edging towards difference, slowly edging towards approaching, and slowly edging towards welcoming in a different state and being in a different position in the physical world. They're slowly approaching that, but like also still working against it. It's like part of them, part of their person, or part of their ego is sort of working towards it, but what the other part is sort of working against it. And that's that unconscious influence with the Seven of Torches that we had before as well. So let's see now what else wants to come through here. So we have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is the environment. So it just feels like their environment is very good. Their environment feels like it's very stable. I do feel like this does include you as well. You feel very stable. You feel very emotionally balanced within this connection or within this environment. You feel like you are reflective. The King of Cups just feels like it's a person who is emotionally available, who is also emotionally stable. So their environment overall feels like it's stable, it's creating security, it's creating this possibility of emotional expression. There is love involved here. There is no pushiness or, unpleasantness going on. It just feels like everything is quite balanced. There is a balance between the mind and the heart here as well within their environment that is allowing them to blossom and allowing them to transform. So we have then with the hopes and fears coming through here, the Four of Torches energy. So the hopes and fears are simultaneously, having a really good time and having a really good time. So the hope is I want to have a really good time, but the fear is also I want to have a really good time. Or the fear is, oh no, what if I have a really good time and something bad happens? But there is a fear in regards to having a good time, celebrating what they have within this connection with the Four of Torches coming through. This person hopes that they will get to count their blessings here and be happy and be secure and be stable and be enjoy with you, be enjoying this connection. But due to this past influence, I feel like they are traumatized about this. Traumatized actually about celebrating, about actually enjoying their experience with the Four of Torches coming through. So it's like a hope. It's a deep hope that they're having that they will get to celebrate and enjoy themselves and be in stability with you or in this connection. But at the same time, it is a traumatic energy that is connected to this one, which is why the Seven of Torches is again here as an unconscious influence, that resistance that their spirit or their energy is like resisting this, or is just like pointing towards the possibility of things going wrong for them, because it's like response that they have dealt with before, or they have had to deal with due to their circumstances when they were younger. So the outcome is the Four of Swords. The outcome is the Six of Pentacles. So the outcome here is your person reflecting. The outcome here is your person choosing not to think so much and choosing to just allow things to unfold and choosing to give and receive, basically. Your person here feels like they're going to take a bit of a time off, or they're just going to do a bit more of a heavy reflection upon the situation, upon themselves. They're going to take a bit of rest. It is possible they are also burnt out a little bit due to everything that's been going on with them, and they need a bit of rest. They need a bit of calm before they're ready to sprout up and grow. But I do feel like here, and also as the outcome of this situation, the outcome is going to be a much more fruitful, energetic exchange between the two of you, a much more open way of sharing their energy with you, a much more open way of expressing things to you, and being open and ready to receive and give in this connection with the Six of Pentacles, but this is coming with the Four of Swords, which is also sort of a call towards rest, a call towards reflection, right? So the balance is going to enter your lives. Here is what Spirit is saying with the Six of Pentacles. And this balance is going to be maintained by the two of you. And the energy or the connection is going to end up being much more charitable and much more open in the future as well. Yeah, there's just an overall more of an energy of interacting with one another here, but also with your person first resting and recovering from everything that's been going on, and possibly retreating into themselves, finding some peace within their body and finding some solitude that could help them work through whatever is going on, even if there is something painful going on, work through that pain if that is something that resonates for you guys, if that's something your person has been going through, right? So that's basically what's happening here, what is coming through for you guys. I do just quickly want to give you guys some guidance. So we're just going to use the pocket animal spirit to see what wants to come through for you, which animal wants to connect. So spirit, what animal wants to be the guide for the collective watching this video today? Which animal wants to support us and be the guide? Beautiful, a lamb wants to support us. So innocence, love, surrender, blessings, allowing things to occur, just being very open, loving, allowing here is what we have. So let me just show you. So what you're called here, or called to here, what your guidance is an energy of peacefulness, patience, and allowing prophecy to unfold. With prophecy unfolding, there's this whole like theory behind this that I don't want to get into, but it's just like allowing the soul and your purpose here to unfold, allowing your gifts to unfold, allowing what you enjoy to unfold in your life, right? So the lamp here is the bearer of an important message. The lamb is the honest guidance you hear from your heart, or from an old friend, or from a young child, or just sometimes even a surprising stranger can offer a very big chunk of guidance to you. So the gentleness of this energy is basically coming through with a message of patience and reverence. To just sit still, listen and receive, to understand that truth and revelation is a gift that is bestowed upon you. So sit still, listen and receive what needs to come to you. Allow your soul to speak to you. So the energy here is being in balance with your knowingness, and being in balance and allowing inner peace to be present with you. To bring yourself into balance, especially if you're feeling out of balance. So if you're feeling possibly too quiet, timid, or if you are feeling concerned at this time, allow yourself to meditate and listen. So just sit still. Give yourself some time off to just step away from all the distractions of the world. Just allow yourself to sit on a cushion or on the couch or on your bed, wherever you feel comfortable sitting. If you feel like going outside in nature, do that, but sit somewhere where you will not be disturbed by too many people. Possibly sit under a tree or under a rock type thing, or under a boulder, or under a mountain if you can. So, and then allow that energy to work through you, is what's coming through here. Allow yourself to listen, meditate, and really listen to yourself. It's about listening deep into yourself and finding your own guidance at this time. It's not about working towards anything or towards anyone. It's all just about finding your own song, right? So that is what is the guidance for you. Allowing gentleness, allowing yourself to be gentle with yourself as well. Allowing your inner child, that inner innocence, to come out and play. That is your guidance for the time being. So thank you all so much for tuning in to this quick little energy reading, energy session. Hope some of this rings true and gives you stability and guidance on the path forward. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have watched towards the end, thank you so much for being here with me, for sharing your beautiful energy. It is ever so wonderful always to connect to all of you and to feel all of you with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. You truly are a wonderful bunch. So yeah, all the information about me is down below. If you are new, my email, my website, everything is down below. My Patreon is down below. You can find everything in the description box. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this video with someone that you love, and I'll see you all in the next video. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Hope you spend your day in a lovely, meditative, gentle way. Don't push yourself too hard. Just allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to integrate, allow yourself to move with your nature, right? So thank you so much for your presence. Hope you have a beautiful day, and hope you create a beautiful day for yourselves. And I'll see you all very, very soon in the next video here at Vic's Tarot Guidance. Namaste. Thank you all, and bye.